Good afternoon, July the 10th, 2015. To wrap it up, we came in this morning expecting a trading range market. Our first sell was in the 70 area. Our first buy was in our basically 55 to 60 area. Took forever to get down to the buy area, the 60-62 area. Didn't quite touch it until we got into this area right here. The first sell, 69.71, that was probably the trade of the day and the easiest one to see. We caught both sides well. On our last update, we said the market was a P, and you can see it right here. That if you had to make a trade, you'd make it at the market from the long side, and the market did trade up that way. The recovery in the Chinese market for the second day started us off last night, moving higher. Then a Greek deal finished it up. So every market in the world was up quite a bit based on China. Miraculous recovery and the pending Greek deal. I guess the Chinese government still has some more ways to get evoke market cooperation. I guess they can shoot you as opposed to put you in jail if you dare to go short. So let's be glad we don't have to operate under those rules. So we had a pretty good day trading in the E-mini. Looking at our F1 screen, if the market were to close right now, I've got an outside day, and that would also imply a trading range come Monday. Going to have the euphoria of the Greek deal. It's supposed to be done by Sunday. We'll see if it is or if it isn't. If it's not, we'll probably be a little lower. So this screen says trading range. Looking at our F2 screen, it's going to say find a place to buy it, because it's definitely a P. So here we are. If the market were to close right now, we're trying to sell 74, 76s. It'll be resistance, sell one. Next sell will be 79.81. No news to drive the market come Monday. On the buy side, last rotate down was 67. So our buy is 65, 67. Might be 70. Just have to look at that. Don't want to pay up if we don't have to. And then 60, 62 where we were this morning. So good day trading the E-mini. The news was favorable, and the market, our idea of a trading range worked the first time around. Managed to take it out on the second time up. That's okay. We got good trades out of it. And that's what we're interested in. We're interested in making our business plan, having a bottom line, keeping that bottom line. When you come into our room, first you got to get a bottom line, then you have to learn how to keep it. And one of the things that you'll find as a trader is that first you lose money, then you get to break even, then you start making money, but you can't keep it. And then you have to learn how to keep it. And you usually do that by stopping your trading after you've made your business plan. Lower high, lower low, F1 seller. Why did we close weak? Why did we get new selling into the close? Janet Yellen picked up the mic and said, we're going to raise interest rates. And again, the financials do trade the fundamentals. People hear that and they, God, I'm afraid to change. I'm not going to do that until after it's over. I'll probably crash it again. Sorry for that. So Yellen spoke over lunch, right at lunch on the Eastern time, and the market spilled. Right there you have it. So where are we right now? Got a pretty clean break at 28, so we're going to sell failure to take out 28 to the buck. Last rotate up, I actually made it to 7. We had the spill from 3, so then we'll make 3 to 7. Sell 2. On the buy side, I think we're headed a little bit lower, the 13 to 17 buy 1. If we don't have a Greek deal, we'll be up. If the stock markets sell in China, we'll be up. So we'll have to watch how the equities are playing. And then 5 to 9 for buy 2. What a great day the bond gave us again. Once again, huge trading. It came early. You made your business plan in the first hour of trading. You were done, or could have been done. More to be gotten later, but again, now the news hits and the 10-year sells, and it takes about 5-6 bars before the 30-year sells. Why is that? Everybody's been short the knob spread. So when that, which means you're long the 10-year, you're short the 30. And when that happens, so the first thing that happened when the knob spreaders see the news or the words out of Yellen's mouth, they buy the 30-year back and they sell the 10-year, and that makes the 10-year lead the way down. All the volumes in the 10-year, we key off the 10-year. So right now, closed at 49.04. Last rotate up was 8 in M period, 11 we're at 5, so selling 7s to 11s, very, very aggressive. Again, if the Chinese stock markets is sold, we don't want to take this trade at that level. Still think it's a sell, but not. We ought to be able to do a little bit better, maybe 16 to 20. On the buy side, we've gone beneath this low over there. We've got an attractor down at 29, so buying 29s to 25s. No news on Monday. And then 13 to 9 for buy 2, pick up this low volume area. They're going to try to buy a high volume area. Next thing we're going to do is lean against support in this low volume area. Hope everybody had a good week in the room this week. It was a pretty profitable week. All of our ideas seem to pan out for the most part. Not every one of them, but pretty good trading. Okay, lower high, equal low. I think crude's trying, gold is trying to trade lower, but again, we just don't get a hell of a lot of action out of it. So I think if the Greek deal gets made and done on Sunday, we should be lower. If the Greek deal doesn't get done and made, everybody thinks it will, so maybe a little higher, but we're not going to break it out to the upside off that piece of news, in my opinion. Thanks, Paris. Okay, here's what gold looks like, and we've got this support at 55.57, so we'll make 55.50 our buy zone. And on the sell side, we've got 65 to 70, so 64, 66 sell 1, 69, 71 sell 2. And it's just where we are. We're in a trading range. There's just not a lot of opportunity in this 60 area. Crude. Well, we have big storms all around us right here in Wichita. Big one blowing up from the south. 60-mile-an-hour winds, small hail if it gets up here. Then we should dry out. It's supposed to be 100 degrees come Sunday in the forecast, and we got a ton of moisture, so it's going to be sweltering. It'll be like being in Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Houston, Texas, Jacksonville, Florida. Some of my more favorite places in the summertime. Fort Polk, Louisiana. Great fun. Okay, higher low, higher high in crude oil. You just don't pay a lot of attention to the fundamentals in crude. We just trade it structurally. So this screen says up. Come Monday. Looking at our F2 screen. Got a P. So we got a buyer at 52. We had a buy at 52, 52 and a quarter. That's where support is, so that'll be buy 1. 51.50, 51 and a quarter will be buy 2. I think we're going for stops beneath 50. It sure didn't happen today, so we got next week to look at that. First sells 53, 53 and a quarter, and then 53.75, 54 for sell 2. I read a report today where we spent $500 million training 60 Syrian fighters to take on ISIS. Think about that. Why wouldn't they give that money to the Kurds who are fighting them with obsolete marginal weapons and winning? Why aren't we backing the Kurds who want to fight? Why aren't we shipping? You know, we ship them weapons, but it comes through Baghdad, and Baghdad steals all the good stuff. $500 million. Why can they spend that kind of money and get away with it? Because it's not their money. They don't care. They're not held accountable. And anybody who thinks that the government can run their lives more efficiently than themselves, make better decisions, is a fool. But yet, these guys, with the help of all the media and educational services and movies and entertainment, are viewed as the good guys. If you ever get on the wrong side of the government, you're going to see what good guys they are. They're not. What's ironic is they'll come and confiscate your house and your property and kill your business, and the second you're broke and destitute, they'll put you on welfare where you could have been a taxpayer. So $500 million to train 60 Syrian fighters. If that's true, I mean, it just makes a $2,000 toilet seat in an airplane seem cheap, doesn't it? Okay, the euro says higher. I really don't believe it. If we get a euro deal on Monday over the weekend, they sign up to it with the details disclosed, we should be lower because the day of reckoning has come. If we don't, we'll probably stay in our trading range and maybe attempt to trade higher. We had a great sell this morning, 12.15, 12.25, and we're pointed lower. So F1 screen says up. F2 screen says down. That usually yields a trading range, so we'll play for a trading range. And we got this breakout from 111. We're pretty close to it, so 111, 111.10 buy 1, and then 50 to 60 buy 2. On the sell side, last rotate up stopped at 79, so selling 65, 75, sell 1, 112 even plus or minus for sell 2. Folks, that's it for July the 10th, 2015. I will see you bright and early Monday morning. You have a great weekend. We're going to have a full summer weekend here in Wichita, and we should because it is summer. Enjoy yourselves. I'm out of here.